Yo, what's up, people? How are y'all doing?
What's going on? Welcome
I
back.
am
Welcome back.
I am super excited because we have a name. I want to officially welcome everybody to the Raw is Law podcast.
Cash. Finally,
It took us 21, which is 22 episodes.
22 episodes to finally settle on a name, but we here.
You know what's so
We
crazy? I honestly feel like people should do this with their children. Like, stop naming y'all babies as soon as they fresh. You know what I'm saying? Give that baby like a minute to develop some kind of a personality. Because my thing is, y'all be giving these kids these names they cannot live up to.
yes,
You
all
know what
these
I'm
whimsical
saying?
names and stuff. Yeah, that's like it's like yeah, you can't really.
Naming your kid is not the time for whimsy. To me, it's not the time for whimsy. It's not the time for humor. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you end up with a baby named Grip Ply or some shit like that because y'all think it's fucking tongue in cheek and cute and everything like that. And stop naming these little girls Beyonce.
I haven't seen a little girl named Beyonce. Really? Their
Really?
name is Beyonce?
Go back home. I'm so serious. I have three cousins I can name at the top of my head whose daughters have the middle name is Beyonce. It's that they don't do the I give them that they don't do the
Oh,
first
okay.
name, but I done heard so many lyric Beyonces, melody Beyonce, because
One thing
now,
you know
huh?
what's so funny about I was just thinking about this not too long ago. Mexicans, they don't create new names. They
Mm,
use the same names like over and over again. Like you're gonna get just a Mexican name, like, and that's gonna be like it. And
you
it's like
you are gonna get a Jorge. If you're a girl, you're gonna get a Guadalupe. And listen, that's all that they given. But
so
like I
they,
but the interesting, just quickly while I'm talking about names, it just reminded me, like with black people, you have made it as a celebrity or an entertainer when niggas name they guns, they fucking dogs, and they kids after you. You know what I'm saying? I know hella pit bulls named Beyonce. I know hella ARs named Beyonce. Like it's just fucking. I know hella look Tyler's all that shit. Like just yeah. I don't know.
I just um think it's important to like with something, something just, I'll pause for a minute because I got a text message and we'll mention it later on. But it was a
Okay.
text message from Deviant. And that made me remember that Pride is next week in Atlanta, isn't it?
Are you serious? Wait.
Atlanta Pride
Oh,
is next week.
what?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Oh, let me tell you something. Let me start getting my content roster together. Look, that's money. Fuck the dumb shit. Listen, all these fucking whores coming in town. Look, hey, who trying to
Listen,
film something? Fuck that. I need
you
these
know what?
videos.
Names are important. Speaking of filming too, I think your OnlyFans name is important too.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, some people names like I was very careful with mine because I wanted something that like kind of clean or whatever, and
Yeah,
something that like when people put like dick and stuff in they like porn name, it's like
that shit. Like
okay,
you are limiting yourself. You are
you are
limiting
very
yourself.
limiting
Like,
yourself.
because here's the thing, even though let's just say it's a hobby, let's just say you just doing this shit just to keep a couple of dollars, and you never know, your shit might take off. You might put your leg behind your head the right way one day, and next thing boom, you done took off. The last thing you want to do is take off with a name like fucking I don't know Snuffleupagus throat or some shit like that. Like it's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Deep Throat Pro and shit like that. Like, girl, what are you talking about? But anyways, I don't want to call
Like,
nobody out.
but listen, I'm glad you told me. Like I said, look, I'm about to go right to the other page and be like, hey, so since y'all here, who trying to film something? I don't like being that motherfucker. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I hate looking thirsty for collabs. Cause for me, to me, that just turns me off when I see people like every week they got, they travel itinerary in they fucking bio and all that kind of shit like that. It's one in particular. I am not gonna call his name because that nigga's fine as fuck to me, and he's a friend of a friend. But I'd be like, yo, are you homeless? Do you ever go home? Like,
No.
I've never seen this motherfucker just take a week or two off. This motherfucker is always on the go. I'm like, God damn, dude. Hoes don't travel for enjoyment, by the way. That's another thing. Like they don't travel for pleasure.
That's what I was like, could like that's why I don't understand like all that going around from city to city, and you're really getting the same content and the
Mm-hmm.
same angles with pretty much fucking the same niggas over and over again. Like it's just like, yeah. Anyways, we can talk
It's
about that other day. Speaking of Atlanta, did you see that shit that was online about they were having this like this Zen relaxation healing thing where they
you
were
know I
floating
saw it.
around in the huh?
You know I saw that. I saw that bullshit. I'm like, oh girl. So for those of y'all who don't know what we talking about, there is apparently a sound bath retreat that's being promoted. Let me tell you what it is in the video that I saw. Somebody rented an Airbnb, threw about 10 air mattresses in the pool. They
They
went and
were
got some.
absolutely air mattresses.
No, I kid you not. I am not bull. This is no hyperbole. This is no bullshit. They are legit air mattresses that they have blown up, thrown into a pool. They got somebody's thick ass daughter. And that's the thing. This how you know it's a scam. You can look at that girl and tell I feel like she do bottle service somewhere or something like that. But they went and got her like something ethereal to put on. But she got like this long nightgown and like a wrap to go around it. And she holding some wind chimes and then took off somebody's door. They threw them air mattresses in the pool, got her walking around doing the wind chimes. They playing some fucking white noise music, charged you niggas a fee and said lay down.
And they were just laying on those air mattresses, just floating around in that pool. And it was just like it's crazy. Well, people will try to make money off of. Well, will make money off of anything if you let them. Like, just it.
It's
it,
so
it
it's so Atlanta though, because the thing is, Atlanta is just like that. Niggas literally just sit here and just think of these cockamamie schemes to get to the money, but
listen,
everybody just falls for it.
I'm not gonna say this is a scheme, but it's like it's something like I think about it every now and then. It's like, wow, really only in Atlanta would it start. I'm sure it happens other places and people go to places to do it. But that
Mhm.
guy who started um the uh doing the what I want to call I'm trying to find a word to call them. The facials on the ass, like
The booty
um
facials.
yes, all
Remember
that
that shit?
stuff. Huh?
Do you remember the booty facials?
So I do remember a time when all the one period, the I hate to talk like this, but some of the less creative OnlyFans content creators sometimes like they follow each other, and
Mm-hmm.
it was one period they all wanted to be estheticians without going to esthetician school. And so, but it's this one guy who was he's actually an esthetician, and he was like, and he does like legit, like, skincare for your ass and between your thighs and all that stuff. And I just thought, like, that is crazy. Cause I figure like somebody will like go to that like one time, just like as a fun joke, but I don't see somebody like going to that regularly. But I mean, I
Let
guess
me tell
so.
you something.
Because if you
If
see
you
some of these dudes, because if you see some of these dudes booty holes on Twitter, they be looking so nice. Like it be looking
Yep.
like
That,
like they have like it's no blemishes, no
none.
nothing. It's I'm
All,
like
that motherfucker all the same color. Let me tell you something. When the whole the same color as the cheeks, oh, we're dating at that point. I'm telling you straight I'm telling you what God love. When that motherfucker hold the same color as the damn cheeks, hey, no, bro. You listen. I'm cooking. Yeah, yo, I'm cooking come through. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So you doing something like that's a lot of that's like maintenance down there. So I guess people would pay for that when I'm thinking about it because, like I say, it look like I mean these dudes hoes be looking like they ain't never took a shit a day in their life. Like it just
Like,
be looking like.
nigga, you shit by osmosis. Your motherfucking ass don't even shit through the hole. You
Like,
you you just sit on the commode and just concentrate, and that shit just transfers. Like, because I'm talking about it be beautiful. But my thing is, if your shit so beat up looking to the point where you need an esthetician service for your booty and your like, and don't get it twisted. I have seen some asses that need it. Because let me tell you something. The Y'all have got to get better about sending better nudes. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but it's like
yeah.
if you insist on sending people nudes, at least take the time to make sure that your situation is appealing looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, news are appealing news are hard work. When you see
Mm-hmm.
these news or these people that be posting new stuff, that's 20 different, 30 different takes. That's trying to prop your ass up in them hard positions. You know one of the hardest positions to take an ass picture? Have you seen these people when they lay back and they have their ass like they legs be like up in the air
Oh,
like
with his
this and
feet
they
hanging off the couch.
yes, that is a hard picture to make. That's a hard pose to make your ass
You
look
gonna
good
slip
in.
a disc trying to do that shit.
Listen, that is a hard pose to make your ass look good in,
But
and
see
people
what
take
it
it for
is
granted.
too. A lot of motherfuckers be doing these poses trying to make that's what they be trying to do is build the illusion of an ass. Cause we all know the one cheek on the sink. We know that shit. We all know them tricks and everything like that. You have to work with what you actually have. You know what I'm saying? You can't manifest a fat ass in your head and then you've been because I'm gonna tell you the one I hate. I'm so sorry, y'all, for the people who listening and who listen for like a clean show. I apologize. You might want to skip for a few seconds for what I'm about to say. But I hate that protruding hole shit. When you so flat ass, you bent the boy bent over, and all you see is a telescopic hole. It's like, oh, I hate that
It's
shit. It's
called
like, oh, it's
cat
so
butt.
aggressive.
Cat butt. Like when you could bend over, you can see their hole. Like without. Now you talking about that?
Yes. No, when they bend when it's so flat, they bend over and literally the hole protrudes a little bit. Like it
Oh,
just
cat butt. Cat
yes,
butt. Yeah, like
yes.
a cat. Yes.
Yes. And it's just like, oh, I know everybody can't be thick, but at the same time, it's like if you know that's not your strength, play to your fucking strengths. If you got nice legs, turn to the side, stick that thigh out, stretch that
A
motherfucker. You know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
people don't know how to like. Yeah, taking news is a chore. That's why I don't really take them. Like you gotta do a lot. You
Do
gotta
you
do a
know? Let
lot
me
to
tell you
make it look
something.
good. It don't matter really how. It's very few of us. Very few of us. I believe that could just pick up their camera and just start snapping pictures and their body look good. Even the gym boys and everybody like it takes poses and everything to get them good news. And a lot of people don't
Everybody
put the work
has
into
their
it.
angle. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, like Tyra said, we all elder millennials. We watched America's Next Top Model. Know your motherfucking angles. And a lot of y'all don't. Y'all be out here trying to fucking take the. You don't have the body for this pose, sir. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like prime example, there's a lot of poses I would like. It's a lot of nudes I would like to get off. Right now, I ain't got the body for that motherfucking shit. I can't go take no phone. I can't go stand in front of the camera, turn my ass to the back and take a fucking picture. Nigga, I'm gonna look like Hank Hill. I can't do that shit to myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. And also, too, let me tell you something. You know I like you. Let me tell you something. You know I like you if I give you fresh nudes. Fresh nudes? Do you, nigga? We all have a folder. We all have a folder.
Uh-huh.
when somebody asks for a nude, what you do? You go to their folder and you try to get the one that you think nobody ever seen before, and you throw them that one. But if you hit me up and I'm willing to get up out my seat
Mhm.
and and throw meat in the camera, throw cheeks in the camera, nigga, I'm trying to date you.
I ain't listen. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I took nudes. I need to. I don't. It's just so. It's just so. It's such a
It's
task.
exhausting.
It's
It
such a
really is
task.
exhausting.
I don't really like it.
Like, look, yeah, so yeah, but shout out to Atlanta. Like, yo, we listen, one thing again, going all the way back to what we was talking about, yo, we in this city, motherfuckers gonna find a way to get to the money. I applaud them for it. I really do, but that sound bad shit, come on now. Oh, speaking of that, this is something we didn't even have a list. I wanted to mention this. Um, so and this goes on with what happened in my week. Basically, I went on Amazon and I ordered some bath, some shower, what I thought was shower gel.
Uh-huh.
So I use Native. I've been using Native for like the last year. Hopefully they give us a plug. But anyway, I've been using Native for the last year, and I really enjoy their shower. Their shower. It's like it
Mhm.
lathers really good. I kind of shit like that. So I'm on Amazon. I see they got a new joint. And I'm like, oh, yo, that looks fine. Let me get that. So I got it, got the shit, and took a shower with it. I didn't realize that it was moisturizing, a moisturizing body wash. This shit is like taking a shower with fucking lotion. When I
Uh,
tell you
for
it does
me,
not lather at all,
that's that's all body wash for me. Like I do
really?
not like body wash. I gotta have me an old school bar soap. Like body wash for me, I don't care what kind it is, what brand, what price. It's just I don't feel. And then when I'm done with it, it's just that I don't feel clean. I still feel like there's a layer of something on me. Like I don't feel clean with body wash.
I, but so that's why I've been using this particular brand for the last year because it
Hmm.
just is it's very natural. It doesn't have a lot of shit in it, and it like I said, it lathers very very well. It washes off really really clean. Because before that, I've been using and y'all stop using Dr. Bronner's. Stop using Dr. Bronner's. But not, is that what it's called? That's that fucking Castile soap that come in the
Is it like
bottle.
peppermint soap or something like that?
Man, that shit, I was wondering why my skin was so dry and I was always itching and everything like that. I didn't realize that it's a concentrate. And you
Oh yeah,
supposed
you're
to
supposed to mix it up, and I don't think you're supposed to use it every day. I don't think.
really see. I'm glad I stopped using that shit because my ex used to use it, so I started using it, and like I just noticed my skin was just like really really fucking dry, and then I actually read the bottle one day, and that shit was like put 1 to 16 measure for bath soap. I'm like, 1 to 16? This shit that strong? What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's why
it's pretty strong. It's pretty
yo,
strong.
I was washing my ass one day, and that shit, I'm talking about when I tell you that motherfucker hit my joint. I mean, my, my I was breathing down there. I'm like, yo, it should not feel that way.
Listen, it will make it'll make your nuts burn. Shit, but like when it comes to like skincare, what I found is stuff. It's like different stuff work for different people. Like what will
Mm.
fuck you up probably works like that soap that Doctor whatever soap probably works wonders for somebody else. Like you just gotta find like what works for you and just like stick with it. And that's what I found.
I
But
would hope that
sometimes they
don't work
like
for nobody
change the
else.
formulas because I know with face wash and shit, I was using Fenty skin recently, but something
Mm.
changed in that shit, and it is totally not the same because it used to be the same thing as Mary Kay face wash. Low key, low key, Fenty skin, that washer and stuff and toner was the same thing as Mary Kay's Time Wise. So it's a little if you
It's
want to
so
go.
funny you say that because I swear to God, I saw 2 people this week talking about 50 skin and how it was fucking them up.
It changed like the toner is still good. I mean, but the moisturizer it just leaves my face white. And so, but recently I found like Olay for some. I bought a wash, toner, and a moisturizer from Olay, and it seemed to be going pretty good. I'm gonna keep using it, and it's a lot cheaper than Fenty. But yeah, that shit
Oil of Olay
changed.
is ancestral. Look, everybody, mama and auntie had that shit in their bathroom growing up when I was a kid. That
I had
smell,
said,
like it's one of them smells when you smell it, it just literally just takes you all the way back.
I said, look, it's something over the counter that has to work for me instead of me buying all this expensive shit. It's
Mhm.
something over the counter that has to work, and so far that's been it. But we ain't even supposed to be talking about
I
that.
know we going. Okay, so let me see. So I guess since we was talking about Atlanta, let's just go ahead and get to this shit. So did you see the cool teacher TikTok?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So for those who don't know, there's a guy on TikTok. He's a teacher here in Atlanta, and he did a little video doing one of them dance challenges. I wonder if it was Chris Brown dance challenge or some shit like that. So I know why is Chris Brown even still a thing? But anyway, um, he had all his
Yeah.
little young nigga fits on, the little YN fits. So I'm big on age appropriate dress. Just me. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Just dress your age, bro. Because the shit he had on looked like some shit that, you know, a little 20-year-old would have on. I don't know. But am
Well,
I
how old you
tripping?
think he? How old do you think he is? Though he could be 20 something.
You
That's
know
the
what?
thing. But you gotta like people. Principals in these schools are like 27 years old. People are principals these days before they
Crazy.
even 30. Like that's unheard of. Like when we was in school, it was no 20-some-year-old principal. It was
We
barely
didn't
20
have,
some. It was barely 20-some-year-old teachers.
right.
But
Like,
now, like, you could be, I mean, it's a lot of principals out here, 26, 27 years old, like, out here being a
we did not
principal.
have
So,
young teachers. We did not have fine teachers. Yo, I promise on every fucking thing. When I was in high school, half my female teachers had mustaches. All of Miss Stanfield, Miss King, Miss Mitchell, they all had fucking
do not
mustaches.
call them out. But, as far as he goes, like, I didn't like that people was like, started like calling him like uh he's gonna like he's a child molester and all this stuff, and that
Yeah,
was
that was
like
extreme.
crazy to me. And you know what, there's always a shortage of teachers. It's already a shortage of teachers and even a more shortage of good teachers, so it's like
Male
leave
teachers.
leave people alone when it comes to that. Like he was not bothering nobody, and they always want to like go after like gay dudes who teach.
Hmm.
And this may sound bad, but like my advice most of the time is sometimes I get it. Like it's a job, a steady
Hmm.
job. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, but it, from what I can see, I feel like I wouldn't, as a gay man, I wouldn't be wanted teaching in the education system. So
No,
fuck them bastards. And I don't have to
no.
do it. And I don't gotta be there and sit there and listen to all the stories that like they say and all the like the what's the word for it? Shit, I done lost my train of thought. Um the passive aggressiveness and all that shit, all the little stuff like I don't know, all the little stuff that you like, you know what I'm saying? How you really don't want a gay
Mhm.
teacher there, like, no, I don't gotta deal with that. I won't
So,
deal with that. So I'll be on cuss you out and like and I'll be fine. Yeah. Bye. I
so
can do it.
my thing with it was this. Yes, them calling him a predator and all that kind of shit, that was fucked up. That nothing about that was right. And that didn't have anything to do with anything. I didn't like it though. And I'm gonna tell you why. Um, I feel like being an educator, it's too important of a job to be out here with the goofy shit. Fam, you are a teacher. You want to show me how cool you are? Show me the kids excelling in your class. Show me them test scores. You know what I'm saying? Because you in the hallway with your best little JC Penney YN fits on, doing the fucking hokey pokey and shit. That the kids can't fucking read. These motherfuckers cannot read. They can't do the arithmetic. But it's just you. And my thing with teachers is this: when has teachers going viral ever gone right? Every time a teacher goes viral, that shit goes left. It's because y'all y'all got to stop with this whole, I'm trying to say two things at once. Like the whole thing about the cool teacher, even that part, the cool teacher, that's not a moniker you throw on yourself. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
and I don't think he probably gave that much thought into saying that. You know,
Okay.
he needed a caption.
Because here's my thing. Here's my thing. The cool teacher, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? The teachers we called the cool teacher, it wasn't because they was trying to get down with us on our level. You know what I'm saying? Because I came up with all the adults in that school let you know I'm not one of your little friends. I'm not trying to be one of your little friends. I'm not about to be up here doing no dance with you. You gonna be. I need the teacher in that motherfucking class dressed like Ida B. Wells. I need that skirt to the ankles. I need that blouse to the chin, motherfucker. But that
Oh,
teacher,
please.
everybody gonna pass that class though.
Listen. Listen, it like I say, it is a shortage of teachers. More power to anybody who want to go out there and teach these badass
Ooh,
kids
I could not do.
for basically peanuts because they don't get paid what they're worth. So
I
hey,
couldn't do. Put it
I
like
don't have
this.
no critique about nobody who wants to like who makes a video like dancing, showing off their outfits. I whatever. They
If I
criticize
if
all these teachers. They criticize the black female teachers who say they wear stuff that's too tight and all this stuff. And it's
oh,
every school year, and it's always just the black teachers. And it's just like it's just so to
you
the
know
point
what?
to
That is
where
true.
if they're gonna if those are the black people who want to go out there and teach these kids and y'all want to criticize them like that, like good luck. That's all I got on
It's just
that.
I have never seen a white teacher in them videos. I ain't gonna say like they don't become the, but that's saying, but to me even that says something. It's just like, yo, fam, just like the kids got to put their phone up, put your fucking phone up. Put your phone up. You don't need they just do your job. You know what I'm saying? Do your job. I just I don't I it's just this need that everybody has
Mhm.
to get the likes, get the
Yeah.
views.
But I
It's
think but I think when you really understand the shortage of teachers, that does not what they're doing just becomes not a problem. It's not an issue. It is a huge shortage of teachers, like crazy shortage, like to the point to them doing that. It, that's the least of problems. Like you can't
mm,
keep criticizing them for like that. It's like it's not like there's teachers just like lining up to teach. Like
right.
I'm sure
It's
it's
because these people
worse.
not raising their fucking kids. These
Yeah,
motherfuckers, like we one thing we didn't when we didn't do it when we was in school, we did not fight teachers. We didn't do none of that shit. These kids
yeah.
fight teachers. They do all that. Like it's just, yeah, I wouldn't do it. Fuck it. But yeah, that's the education.
So what else going on?
Let me see. Oh boy. Oh God. So let me preface this by saying this. Interracial dating, um, I know with straight folk, they don't really have, but I know it's issues and everything like that on their side or whatnot with that, but it's not as big of a thing. Over here with us, especially between black and white gays, it is always a hot button issue. This past weekend, we had another doozy of a topic, to say the least. Gay Twitter was on fire for the whole weekend.
Child. Over
If
somebody over go ahead, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead. Please say because what you say, I'm about to agree with you.
So basically what happened was this guy who does OnlyFans, he decided that he wanted to so his content is mostly like he's a black guy. He looks black okay. and he mostly films with white guys, about 90% white guys. And he said that he went over to film with a white guy, this whatever, and then he said the guy ended up started calling him racial slurs, doing race play, doing the thing, and was being rough, and they stopped, and he told him that, oh, he need to learn how to take dick and all this stuff, and he started talking about how he was upset and how that made him feel, and how uh just a lot. And he was kind of, in a way, he blamed um people on Twitter. Then he kind of said it wasn't. It was just a lot. It was just a lot of things. And what I thought from it, what I took from it, oh, he just basically wants some sympathy from white people,
Mm.
and that's not how it went. And
So,
I don't think he was expecting to get the reaction from that he thought he was gonna, what he was expecting. He was expecting for white people to come out and defend him and get that sympathy from white people.
ooh,
But what
ooh.
happened?
So here's it's a lot of things. The first thing I'm going to say about it, because he did a very lengthy iOS press release talking about all of this. The interesting part I found in his statement, though, he never once said race play was off the table. It was the way it was worded was he didn't know that that was going to happen. That's the first thing I thought that was very telling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It wasn't so much that he was offended by the way that the white man was speaking to him. It was the fact that he did not, he felt like he was blindsided, which leads me to believe, just,
he would have been down if he asked him.
there you go. So that was the first thing. And I think that's part of why he got the first set of backlash he got, because everybody saw what I saw. Like, so it's not that you mad that this white man spoke to you this way and treated you this way. It's the fact that you want, if he had discussed it with you before, you know what I'm saying, you would have been okay with it. That's the first thing. Um, the next thing that I was gonna bring up is the fact that he's protecting this person. Um, I'm not saying his name, blah, this, that, and other.
Well,
So what you
shut
telling
up.
us for?
Shut up.
Just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If it
Cause
was,
he gonna work with him again.
there it is. Which ultimately leads me to believe, and this is where I am right now. I honestly believe this was a lie for engagement. That's what I'm starting to believe, that he made this shit up for engagement. Because
Possibly.
here's the thing. Then it turned into this thing where it was like a 20v1, where the way he was making it seem like it was a 20v1 with him versus Black Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Because again, with the interracial dating is a very sensitive topic for us in our community. And when we see shit like this, a lot of us, like I said, I've aged out of that conversation, but a lot of people they started lighting in on him. And it's like, here's what the thing I want to say to the Black gay community at large, especially those of us who are active on social media. We got to start leaving those niggas alone. They don't, they have no shame, because if they had shame, I would have took that shit to my grave. You know, I wouldn't dare come to the internet and told the internet that I let a white man have me in the book. You know what I'm saying?
Or
And all that kind
I would have came on here and told y'all how I just got out of jail.
of listen.
I wouldn't, girl. I wouldn't be over there because, I mean, listen. I mean, I just don't. Listen, whatever listen. I don't know.
But here's
You
my thing. Here's
you
my
don't
thing.
really. I
The
don't even want to go into all that.
the question here's the big question that I have for we call them Black OKs, but if you want to call them interracial daters, swirl adjacent, motherfucking white boys, whatever y'all want to call yourselves. If you listening to my voice right now, the question I always have for y'all is, what is the actual payoff? You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, y'all go through so much. just to have sex with white men, let alone be in a relationship with them. Y'all put yourselves through hell
A
to be
lot of
with.
it has to do with the way that they like grew up and the way in their like in the way they saw whiteness growing up, and they just felt like it was something they always needed and to be a part of, and they
Mhm.
need to be in proximity to it. Heterosexual black men do the same thing. It
Mhm.
it's no different. It's like they feel like they need to be a part of like whiteness, and that's why you see black men would date a white man that's not even on the same level of attractiveness as him, not even on the same like y'all are not evenly yoked in any. That's the only time I don't really question like interracial couples is when I see them and they're evenly yoked. Like they're evenly yoked in attractiveness, they're evenly yoked in like status and income and everything.
But you never see that
You
though.
rarely see those. You
You
see them, they're
never
out there. They're out
here
there.
here
They're out
here
there.
here's the thing. And this is the issue. This is probably my biggest issue with it.
Mhm.
I get so tired of seeing these black boys, you know what I'm saying? You out here literally surviving on creatine, 2-a-day gym workouts, and motherfucking validation from social media. You don't even eat. You know what I'm saying? You literally built like a motherfucking Marvel character. What you go out here and get? They always go out here and get these old, scraggly, motherfucking, goddamn, I don't know, just they go get the bottom of the barrel white. But
It's
but the thing is, it's because that's all you have access to. Because let me tell you something: the Henry Cavill white men, the Chris Hemsworth white men, they don't see black men. You
I'm
will
gonna say
never
this.
see them with a
I'm
black
gonna
man.
say that it's crazy because like they want to have a proximity to whiteness, and it's really all it is because these
Mhm.
these men don't be having can't give you a provide no more than what you can probably provide on your own. Like it's not like
Honestly, when I see those huge age differences and huge differences in attractiveness in those couples, I automatically assume, well, shit, the white man must be footing the bill or something because there's got to be a payoff for this shit
but it could.
somewhere.
Here's the deal. What I'm saying is they could be footing a bill, but but not in a way to not life changing. You're not doing anything that I couldn't do for myself. So why would I gotta put up looking at this every day?
The whole it's just
Would you
all
probably
bad.
take me on one more vacation that I would take on my own? I may
Mm,
have a one or two pair of extra shoes that I wouldn't
mhm.
have, but that's not worth looking at you every day.
That's my thing. If
You
I'm
gotta
gonna get
have life changing money for me to not be able to stomach looking at you.
if I'm gonna go get a white man, that's my thing. If I'm gonna get a white man, my thing, at least fuck fine white men. That's my thing. At least go get fine white men. Y'all be out here going through absolute pure hell to have motherfucking Chris. I mean, to have
Ed
Kevin Spacey
Sheeran.
on your arm.
They have Ed Sheeran.
That to have motherfucking Post Malone. That y'all be going through it. And not even that, because again, young white gays do not fuck with black men. Period. You're
not
not going to see it. You know what I'm
not
saying?
not Post
Then
Malone. Post
then
Malone
y'all
and
get on the internet. Then y'all get on the internet. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about it that kills me. When y'all be getting dragged to hell, them white men ain't nowhere to be found, because that was the other thing with the boy we talking about, the Jeb Atlas boy. He was getting his ass towed up. Not now white man jumped to his defense. They
I want
never will.
I
Do
want
I'm talking about literally every week there is the black half of an interracial gay couple on Blue Sky, on Twitter, on whatever social media, going off and all these, giving you all these black history facts and shit like that. That pink dick motherfucker he with ain't never nowhere to be found. They ain't never nowhere to be found. They ain't saying shit. They ain't talking to their people. Nothing. And I'm like, you
never.
like boo boo the damn fool. Oh my God, I just not thought about something. So, and this straight people. There was a woman, a black woman on TikTok. Long story short, she's dealing with this biracial man, and his white mama went to the tattoo shop and got a tattoo of three monkeys on her forearm, and she said that those three monkeys were were in significance of her three black grandchildren. It wasn't just the fact that she got monkeys. She could have got little cute cartoon monkeys. It still would have been wrong. She could have went and got her a tattoo of Magilla Gorilla. She could have went and got her a tattoo of Donkey Kong. This woman went and got some goddamn National Geographic magazine photorealistic monkeys on her arm. That bitch went full clan hood in that goddamn tattoo shop.
That is, you know what's crazy about that is that it's racist. It's even more racist that she didn't really, if she didn't understand what she was doing. Like, and it's like I just don't understand. Like, and you know what's so crazy? Like, I've heard white people say things like, they do use monkey. People, monkey can be used innocently to describe kids, right? It
Okay.
can be,
Okay.
but white people, listen to me. It is not black people's fault that the white people before you made it a slur and made it a bad thing to call me a monkey. So you just gotta accept that you can't talk like that. And the white people before you is the reason why you can't talk like that. Because if they did not make it a negative thing of calling me a monkey, it'd be perfectly okay to call them the kids monkeys. Because, like I say, a lot of people do innocently call kids monkeys. It,
Right.
but so
But the thing is, my thing is, y'all gotta look it up and see the tattoo. The tattoo, it's not even cute.
it's
This shit
not.
looks aggressive.
They're like
Them
three
monkeys,
eight. There's three
I'm
eights.
talking about them monkeys realistic as fuck. I'm talking about you. They not even smiling on the tattoo. Them motherfuckers are sitting up there looking mad as shit. Like the fuck I'm on this bitch arm for. Like them monkeys look like they literally will tear your face loose. But you talk about this is what you look at on your arm and you say this is what reminds you of your black grandchildren. Like, girl, you knew what the fuck you was doing. And my thing is now I'm married to this man. Now I gotta fight this bitch every time I fucking see her on because you're not about to play with me like this. Like now I feel played because now you sitting up here with Jumanji on your fucking arm telling me that it reminds you of my goddamn kids. Like
Did you see
stop
that
going.
TikTok? Did you see that TikTok of that? It's a little mixed boy, sitting down and like I was doing. It's his white mama and some other white ladies, I believe, and they showed him they had a little action figure of this little ape, and they was like, "What is this?" And the little boy looked there and said, "Daddy," and
Oh
and,
God.
and all these white women started giggling.
Yo, let me tell you something. I swear on God. I swear on God, 10 white men and a box of Popeyes. White dick, white puss, white whatever. It's not worth all of this, y'all. Y'all be that's my thing. It's the leg work for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go through all this leg work just to say I got alabaster peen in my bed. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
no!
I've told a white man this boy, don't get it twisted. I ain't no faking the funk over here. Yes, there are some fine ass white men. I look, there are some. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I told one. I told that listen, I told that translucent man, you find in a motherfucker. I can't, me and you cannot date. Everything you're more trouble than you're worth for me. I cannot go through all this to date you because here's the thing. Now I got to deal with your family, and the thing is, everybody white got racist people close to their family, and y'all's remedy is, well, I just disown my family. They can't accept me. No, you're being a coward. You don't want to go talk to your Mimo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just it's too much work to date y'all. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
back to the OnlyFans, what we
Mm-hmm.
started out talking about. So I have a question about OnlyFans. So doing OnlyFans or having an account, whatever, and doing like content or whatever, do you find that people, not necessarily from, not, even if it's not necessarily from OnlyFans, do you find that people fetishize you in real life? I know you probably get it like, oh, like line, like, but I'm talking about like in real life.
Oh my God, motherfucker! Let me tell you something.
And like people just think that you're like this, like, and people just automatically assume, because I get that sometimes, like people just automatically assume that you're just like this person that
All the time.
just like always think about sex and it's just sex, 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 and it's like my life is just sex, and it's like,
Yo, I'm. Let me tell you something. Yes, it happens to me a lot. This is one I don't like. I'm not a go out person. I'm not an outside club person. But when I do decide to go out, you know what I'm saying and whatnot, it never fucking fails.
well, you
Here,
are popular when you go out. Like you do get like a lot of people speaking to you.
don't listen to him, y'all. Don't listen to that bullshit. This is propaganda. Do not fall for it. I am nobody.
But keep going.
But no, people do it all the fucking time. What we was in Sue's one time, I remember. Way back we was talking about Sue, but we was in Sue's one time,
Uh-huh.
and some young man he walked up very excitedly and all that kind of shit like that. You know, it was nice speaking to him. I was really trying to fuck his friend. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But then it's like later on outside, this same person will try to grab you, and I got first of all, stop grabbing on people if they didn't give you the invitation to do it. That is a big pet peeve of mine. Stop putting your hand on my chest. Stop trying to flick my nipples. Stop trying to, But you know what though? It's difficult to say that because the type of places that I do go, that look, when you're in the heretic, you kind of can't be that person like, oh, don't touch me, don't put your hands
Right,
on me.
right, right, yeah.
But so you kind of have to be mindful. It's a time and place thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is
Like
kind of
put it like
place.
this.
It's like I just feel like some dudes like have this weird sense of entitlement, and it's just like, where do you
Yes.
where do you get off with this? Like, leave me
I
alone.
subscribe to your page. Like,
And
nigga, that's a
it's like, yeah, this weird sense of entitlement. It's like I don't really owe you anything.
no.
Um, it's just so
And it's just
weird.
and it's like they'll do things like walk up on you, just talk, not even touching you, but just like
Mhm.
when you meet someone, mind you, you may see me on the internet. We absolutely do not know each other.
Yeah.
But when you walk up to someone and want to have this super intimate conversation, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, don't walk up to me and tell me I just busted a nut watching one of your videos before I
Or
got
don't.
here.
Or, I mean, don't just assume that. Like, I think it's guys more so that like I do give a chance and like open up to, not necessarily open up to, but allow them to like, I guess, begin to open up a little bit
I
to
feel you.
them, and it's like, don't lead with like, I hate saying this because it's gonna sound so bad, and I'm nobody. I'm no fucking body. But it's gonna sound so bad when I say it. It's just like I'm at a point to where like I feel like guys will just like try to get things out of you that like that I not interested in doing. Like
Mm.
even if it's just like conversation and things like that, it's like there's people who get paid for these things.
I'm not a prostitute.
I am not a prostitute.
I am not a prostitute.
I'm not a prostitute.
That's
Like,
just that's
if
it.
you want somebody to be on for you and you can just call and whatever, and that person is available, ready to hook up for you and everything, there's somebody out there for you that you can pay them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I can charge for this, so I'm
Mhm.
not willing to do it for to you for free.
And
And
then
that's where I'm at.
and
I
also
hope that
too,
doesn't sound bad, but
no, it don't. Because also too, it's like and I've told people this before. You know what I'm saying? For me, this is a hobby. You know what I'm saying? I just I do it because
yes,
hey, it's fun. Especially with certain people or whatnot. It's cool. Very sex positive person, all that kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't do this for a living. You know what I'm
right.
saying? The niggas who do this shit for a living, yeah, I guess they gotta move like that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be hot and ready all the time, like Little Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. This your bread and butter. This not my bread and butter. I'm just
Right.
this is a hobby and everything like that. People cool. I like guys, all that kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you would get a whole lot further. Just speaking for me myself personally, you would get a whole lot further with me being regular, being cool, being funny. That's a big one. You know what I'm saying? Light up a room, have a personality.
And that's the
You know
thing.
what
I
I'm
think that a
saying?
lot of dudes, it's like some dudes, like they lead with like, okay, I want to get to know you or whatever, and it's like, but all you want to do is like really fuck a lot. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of that out of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too dope of a dude, but I have this dope personality. I'm funny and all this shit. And it's like a lot of the dudes don't even get a chance to see that side of me. And I'm just like,
Mhm.
I'm done with like having,
Yeah.
only people only knowing that side of me. If you can't know
Mhm.
both sides of me, I'm not really interested in like just dealing with you.
I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example real quick. Because I'm the kind of person I am, even if you're not necessarily my type. If you know how to be interesting and just witty, you will get so far. This is a while back. I was at a friend's spot. We was playing cards and all kind of shit like that. This guy comes through, um, not unattractive, but just not really my type. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But again, not bad looking, nothing like that. Just I seen him like okay, whatever. But over the course of the evening, he was just he would just know how to just come in with a quick witty little repertoire and dip out, come in, and it made me pick up on him and notice him. But what I'm gonna tell you what got him, what got me. So this same friend's house, I got drunk, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to go to the other room. I'm gonna go to sleep. Got in the bed, laid down. About 30 minutes or something later, this nigga just walks in the room. He comes in the
Uh,
room, takes his clothes off, and gets in the bed, and he gonna look over and be like, try to control yourself. I gotta go to work in the morning. And I'm like, you motherfucker. It was just so ridiculous. This
it's a
person
sense of
not my
humor,
type.
yeah.
But we ended up kicking it for a while. That nigga ain't shit though. Fuck him. But I'm just saying, like shit like that will get you far with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop being thirsty and just be interesting.
That's it.
Listen. So on that note, we is gonna close this one out. We appreciate everybody for listening. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Again, we got a name. Raw
Tell
is
your
law.
friends about Raw is Law, the new name. We're
Look,
here.
we here.
Be back next week. Oh, somebody
And
somebody asked about. We started saying our social
oh,
medias
socials.
at the top of the show, but you can reach me on Twitter at wisdom_stature.
And same with me. I'm no, not with I am Lewis_M_cipher on Twitter. And it's the same thing on Blue Sky, because yes, I'm active on Blue Sky. Blue Sky is a great place. But yeah, so all that. So you can find me there, you can find us there. And again, talk to us. You know what I'm saying? We talk back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always on this motherfucker saying some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I cut you out too, but you know.
All right, there, y'all. Be back. See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.